Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Usman Ali and the video is the third video of the interest rate parity series. It's the example number 3 as well. So in this example we have bid and ask rates given, so that's the point of difference between this numerical and the previous numericals. So in this numerical we have the bid code and the ask code given. So what you need to do is you need to just little bit recap the idea or the concept of bid and ask and how or which rate should be selected, so you can get it from the topic of covered currency arbitrage or currency arbitrage. Now we have pound information given and the dollar information is given. The pound spot rate bid value is that 1 pound is equal to $1.12, and the ask quote of the same pound in the spot market is 1 pound is equal to $1.13. Pound 1 year forward rate is also given, which let's assume it is same. That's kind of unique, but it's possible. So in order to make example simple, I have kept it same. The deposit rate of dollar is 6% and the deposit rate on the interest rate on the pound is 6.5%. So the pound is offering higher interest rate as compared to the dollars. Now you have $100,000 to invest for 1 year. The life is 1 year and the principal value you have or the present value you have is $100,000. Would you benefit from engaging in covered interest arbitrage or not? Like, are you gonna earn any higher profits if you go for investing money internationally in the UK pounds, because the UK pounds offers you a 0.5% more interest rate as compared to the US dollars. So once again, will I be able to earn profit or not? For that I need to do comparison of the what if I or we invest money in the domestic market and what if we invest money in the foreign market. Now if we are investing money in the domestic market, then our step number 1 would be simple. We will just go and deposit our bank in the USA bank. The interest rate given to us will be 6%, so that's 6%. The life is 1 year and we got $100,000, so our present value would be $100,000. And then in the second step we will wait for that 1 year to pass. Once the 1 year passes, then we move towards our third step and we will claim, okay, that's not 1 year, sorry, not 90 days, it's 1 year. So what we will do is we will actually claim for the value, which is our money plus the extra. So we got a present value of $100,000, interest rate is 6%. So if you solve it, you will get $1,06,000, which means 1 lakh is the present value and $6,000 is actually the profit that you have earned on this deposit. So that's you will get if you invest money domestically. But if you choose to invest money internationally in the foreign market, then your first step should be to convert this $100,000 that you have into pounds. Now converting $100,000 into pounds, obviously you have to use a conversion rate for that. Now when are you converting? I am converting it today, so it means spot rate will be used, that's clear. But inside the spot rate, which rate we gonna use, bid or ask? So it's very simple. What is your base currency here or 1 unit currency here? So the exchange rate is 1 pound is equal to $1.13 and 1 pound is equal to $1.12. So it means pound is actually your 1 unit currency or unit currency. Then the next question is, what are you doing with pound? Are you buying pound or are you selling pound? So here my objective is to convert $100,000 into pound. It means I am buying pound as a customer. So as a customer, if I am buying pound, it means bank will sell on me and the selling price of bank is actually called as ask. So we will use ask quote. Why? Because we are purchasing pound and this exchange rate is also based on pound. So pound is will be purchased by the customer, which is us, and the bank is selling. So we would take this exchange rate of dollar divided by pound is equal to 1.13. Then we will apply the currency in hand rule. Currency in hand we have is $100,000, so dollar must be written at the bottom. That's why we had a reverse here, and when you divide 1 by 1.13, we get a value of 0.884956. It's a rounded value. $100,000 would be equal to quantity multiplied by the rate, which means $100,000 is equal to 88,495 pounds. Once I get the pound, then I will deposit this pound into bank, which offers me 6.5% interest rate. The deposit will be made for 1 year, and the present value will be 88,495 pounds, the one that we got actually from the money exchange company or the bank. Once the deposit is made, then we are supposed to wait for 1 year, and after that 1 year wait, we will get our future value, which means we will get our money invested plus the profit that we are rightful to have. So how much money was invested by us? 88,495 pounds were deposited by us 1 year back. According to the contract, we are supposed to earn 6.5%. So that's 1 plus interest rate. So the percent is converted into decimal form. So that's 0.065. Power 1, the 1 represents 1 year here. We will plus 1 with 0.06, it becomes 1.065, and then we will multiply it with our present value, so you got 94,247. This much pounds we will get actually. Now you must have noticed this thing that I have already solved the numerical, because basic knowledge is needed to solve the numerical, like how to calculate future value, how to do currency conversion, the currency in hand rule. So you have these basic understandings because of our previous chapters discussion. So in order to save time and size of the internet consumption, I have pre-solved it, and I'm just explaining how I solved it. So we got our future value. We got $94,247 back from the bank. Now what should I do? As a US citizen, I must convert these pounds into dollars actually. So I am doing it after 1 year, so forward rate will be applied. So this is pound 1 year forward. Now once again, decision must be made that which quote I'm going to use, bid or ask. So simply one, which currency is the unit currency here, means what is 1 unit here? 1 unit is pound here, because these quotes are 1 pound is equal to $1.12, 1 pound is equal to $1.13. So it means that we have this one quote. Okay, now pound is that 1 unit. Now what I am doing with this pound, I'm actually selling this pound, 94,000 pounds to dollar. It means if I'm selling as a customer pounds, bank is buying from me, and the buying price of the bank is actually called as the bid price. So it means this time I will use $1.12 per pound exchange rate, this one. So this is the exchange rate. 1 pound is equal to $1.12. Currency in hand rule is okay, because currency in hand must be written at the bottom. Pound is already at the bottom, there is no issue in that case. So our 94,247 pounds multiplied by the rate will be equal to 105,557 dollars. This will be our the future value in terms of dollars. Actually, when you compare it with the money that you receive in the domestic market, so you are receiving better money in the domestic market as compared to the foreign market. So see, not always a higher interest rate means that you will earn or end up with high money. This could be an arbitrage, and this could not be an arbitrage as well, because it depends on the taxes and online banking charges and other things. If such frictions are neglected, so for sure depositing money locally is a better option. But it is also possible in real life that the American tax percentage is high, and on $6,000 a higher tax is paid as compared to the British tax that will be paid on $5,557 extra. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. This was the interest rate parity. Stay safe.